You know what I can't stand? When you have to do something very specific just to get into a game. It could be something small, like making a dedicated account. The game itself requiring to be always online, or having to install a standalone client to download the game. Or it could be as big as, having to boot into your fucking BIOS to turn on secure boot just to play it. Just like everyone else when the trailers dropped, my jaws hit the floor like a diabetic patient on low blood sugar. We're going back to boots on the ground, modern action, no mentions of skins, and we're getting back actual destructible environments? Hell yeah. I downloaded the beta, and the moment I launched it, I was greeted by a sight more horrifying than my birth certificate. My instincts told me they were gonna fuck this up, one way or another. And there it is. Carrying over from Battlefield 2042, Battlefield 6 will also require you to enable a secure boot just to play the game. I might be overreacting here, but this is gonna ward off so many people off the game. Don't you just love it when you're trying to play a game and it sends you a tutorial link on how to tamper with your system? On paper, sure, it might help keep out a bunch of cheaters, but in reality, this move risks locking out a decent chunk of the player base, especially casual gamers who might not be comfortable or tech savvy enough digging around in their BIOS settings. And it does get worse too on the technical side. Some setups need secure boot disabled, like Linux dual boot users, or those running specific hardware where secure boot is known to cause issues. Forcing people to flip a switch that could potentially break their system just because you couldn't build a smarter anti-cheat system, that's just peak game design. Let's be real here for a second. If you're playing a multiplayer game, cheaters are just inevitable. You can reduce them, but you'll never fully wipe them out. That's just part of the deal of playing online games. Risking your system stability just to play one specific game sounds like an absolute shit deal to me. I'm generally hoping that EA DICE isn't about to segregate a chunk of their player base before the game even launches. I'm excited for this game, like, really. Dunking hours into squad and Roblox shooters does something to a man, But decisions like this is why I don't touch Valorant or 2042 with a 10-foot barge pole. Me personally, I will not be picking up the game unless they change it. But judging from the way they added this to 2042 and them sticking with it, it's highly unlikely for them to do that unless enough people complain about it. How about you guys? I'd love to hear your guys' opinion on this in the comment section. With that out of the way, that's it from this goober. See y'all in the next video.